Yo, yo, yo. It's your boy, once again, Marky Mark's Tarot. And this is a reading about the new moon in Leo, which is today, and what's going to happen during this time. And I'm going to do a pick a card with my tarot cards, and your outcome will be the Heal Yourself reading cards. Try to do something different every time. Keep it spicy. Hello, Allison. How are you, sweetie? How you been? Baby. I see that the freaks are out at night. Still giving me dislikes because you're mad your channel don't get no likes at all. Poor little things. You mad? Oh, poor babies. Hey, Caddy, how you doing, sweetie? Hey, Barb, how you doing? What's up? Hey, Sonia, how are you? Luna, what's up, sweetie? Elizabeth, how you doing, sweetheart? All good? That shit was fun. It's like even if this person was taking a shit, like they had their phone in the bathroom and they'll still give me a dislike. It's like they ain't got no, it's like they love it. I know exactly who she is anyways. It don't matter. Like, it's all good. Like, her butt hurts. So hey Shakima, what's going on? Yo, yo. I just think it's absolutely hilarious. Like, just imagine, like, you hating on somebody that bad, right? That you get the notification, you're like, I'm gonna give you a dislike right now. That shit's so funny. I can just see the person doing it. That's how like how funny this shit is. Oh man. I know you take your phone to the bathroom, but you know, I do too. You never know when somebody's gonna call, you know. But to do it just to dislike somebody's video because you don't like them is absolutely like, it's hilarious. I think it just makes me laugh. It's like every single time I log on, it takes literally 10 seconds and I already have like dislikes. Yeah, they're devoted haters. That's when you know you're really important to that person. Like, you know, it's absolutely hilarious. I talk about it almost every time because I think it's funny. That shit was funny. Hey Tiff, how are you, sweetie? All good? Oh man, that shit's funny. I'm getting old tickled. That was hilarious. Anyway, today is a pick a card 1, 2, or 3 for what's going to happen during this new moon in Leo. I'll keep my thoughts to myself about the sign Leo. I will be using my regular tarot deck, and I will be using, as the outcome for each pile, I'll be using the Heal Yourself reading cards, which I haven't used in a long time. I've had that deck forever. Hey, Callie, how you doing? You all right, sweetie? All right. Oh, nice, Tiff. I'm a Virgo moon. Okay. Pick a card, 1, 2, or 3. I'm doing good, sweetie. Can't be better. All is good. All right. Two and 3. All right, and like I said, I will be using these Heal Yourself reading cards for the outcome. They got really good, pretty artwork on here. All right. There you go, Tiff. Okay. Pile number 1, 2, and 3. What outcome cards you would like to give to each one? Ready? 1, 2, 3. Oh shit. Okay. All right. Hey, sweetie, I'm doing great, Norma. Your lucky charm is here, no fear. Okay. So for those of you who picked pile number 1, this is for what is going to happen during this Leo new moon. For those of you who picked pile number 1, this Leo new moon is going to, what's going to happen during this moon is going to be something that you're not going to be looking forward to, but the outcome is you going through a change, a cycle. You know, the other day I read a card and it says, you know, that spirit can only do so much, but you still got to learn your karmic lessons. They can just help you get over them or get past them. And I remember that because these cards remind me that pile number 1, you are going to be dealing with fake friends, people that are going to lie, people are going to make mistakes, people that are not telling the truth. And I actually encountered this today. But you are going to feel that no matter what friends you have or what situations you're in, whether it's work, love, family, money, whatever the case may be, there's going to be opposition, differences, disputes. This is a part of your life that's going to be whether or not you can free yourself from these false people. Because right now, you don't want to lose going forward. And this new moon, this Leo new moon, is going to give you a sense of who can you trust and who can't you trust. And like I always say, who could be trusted can be loved. If you can't be trusted, you can't be loved. Hey, Patty, how are you, sweetie? So for those of you who picked pile number 1, you can't be making the same mistakes you've been making all this time. From one new moon to the next, this has got to be your goal, is to allow yourself to free yourself from negativity, from the trickery, from these false people, from lies, and from, most of all, making the same mistakes that you've made in the past by trusting someone or some situation too much. Listen, we all go through it. We all have these moments where we meet somebody, we try to allow ourselves not to judge them and trust them and put ourselves in a position where we can put forth a wall where we can stand behind it just in case they hit us with something, for say. And this is a new moon for you, pile number 1, that you're going to have to dodge the bullets. You're going to have to get yourself in a state of mind where you can let go and let God and realize that no matter who these people are or what this situation is, okay, you've got to overcome those situations by not making the same mistakes of trusting the wrong people again for another cycle. And that's why your outcome card is cycles. And the number on this card is 6. And I tell people 6 is after 5, and 5 is where there's changes. And once you make those changes, you move on to 6. Okay? So your outcome card is cycles. And this chick is looking in one direction, and she's thinking like, you gotta be kidding me. I've just been through a cycle of mistakes and trusting the wrong people. So now this card is telling you life is a cycle. Sometimes things flow and other times they slow down. What cycle of your life are you in right now? What is the one area of your life where you need to focus most of your energy? Is it time for you to focus on your family? Do you need alone time to discover your true purpose? Do you yearn to open your heart and fully love deeply and passionately? These are all questions you need to ask yourself, card number one. Is this the time for healing and rejuvenation? Hey, JR, how are you, sweetie? Each cycle you encounter offers you fresh gifts and possibilities to learn and grow. The better you become at identifying the cycle you are in, the more flow and harmony you will experience in the choices you make. And amen to that. You know, this is a cycle of the Leo new moon for you, pile number one. And the action you need to take is your body is the key to showing you where you are at. Do you have the energy and vitality to focus on your goals, or are you in a period of healing? Okay? Write down what you are experiencing at the present, read over what you wrote several times, then give yourself permission to honor the cycle you are in. It is time to learn and apply what you have learned. And this is what I'm saying from the beginning. You've got to learn from your mistakes to not trust certain people, certain situations. Whatever goals you have, maintain the mentality of completing those goals and not allowing people to destroy them. If you have a sense of false freedom, card number one, this Leo new moon is asking you to adapt to a cycle change so that you can move forward from now to the next moon. Yeah? Let's work on that. I've been getting some intense messages yesterday and today as well for these picker cards and stuff. Also because I'm using different decks that I normally don't use, but everything happens for a reason. All right, for those of you who picked card number two, what I'm getting in this situation for you, where the new moon in Leo is bringing you passion and desires, communication, peace, harmony. For those of you who picked card number two, this is a time that you've been waiting for, a time that you can find romance, a newly acquired prosperity. Hey, Angela. Hey, Cosmic. This is where you are going to find peace and tranquility. This is you harvesting the fruits of your labor. Rest after the bullshit. You bringing yourself in a union with someone. Okay? This is where you, pile number two, have a lot of activity is going to happen. A lot of decisions will be made, whether they're hasty or slow or fast. You're going to be advancing into messages being delivered to you, you giving messages back to someone that you care about, you looking for the prosperity that you have put time into to get. If you have recently started a new job, this new moon for you, pile number two, is going to allow you to finally rest after putting in a lot of time. This is a time where you can feel very tranquil about your decisions, the things you've done in the past, you overcoming obstacles, and finally, for those of you who are single and pick pile number two, this is you finally finding somebody that you can have a relationship with or a potential relationship with. And this is something that you've been waiting for because this is what you've strived for. This is what you've dreamed and hoped for. Communication is what you'll be receiving during this new Leo moon. And the communication that you'll be getting is from someone that you really want and really care about. Now, for those of you who want communication from a lover or someone you want to be loved by, this is very possible. And it can turn into a sexual relationship, a romance, and something that you've always wanted. Now, for those of you that are not dealing with a relationship or don't want one, this could be you just finding a new job, a new way of life, a new cycle, a new way to find your passion and desires and making them come true and having them come true. This is you, like I said, getting the fruits of your labor, something new, something that you have done for society. You know, all these things are adding up here. You know, you're going to finally going to find the peace that you desire and what you need. And remember, when you make a decision during this new moon, make sure it's a good decision, a decision that's going to last, a decision that you know that you don't have to make fast. And if you do make a fast, hasty decision, just know that cross your T's and dot your I's, okay? You've got to find your mission in life, your purpose in life. And those of you that want to do that, this is what is going to happen. You know, this is going to happen for you, okay? For those of you who want to find your sexuality, you know, entertain your sexuality, this is what's going to happen for you during this Leo new moon. And pile number 2, if you want to feel that tranquility that you haven't found in a long time, it's about to happen for you during this time, okay? Romance is on a high alert, a high level for some of you, not all of you. And like I said, if this isn't romance, if this isn't something that that's love related, it's to do with your family or your work. You finding something new, a passion that you really desire. You've made a huge decision to move forward now after going through a hard time. Okay? And your outcome card is sexual arts. And the number on this card is 33. The last card was 6. 3 and 3 is 6. Like I said, there's been a lot of 6s coming up and numbers that are having synchronicities. You know, earlier I went to the grocery store and my change was 1166. And I said, wow, look at that. Another receipt, another total that I get with 2 synchronicities. And they continue. Sexual arts. And this outcome card for you, pile number 2, says, keeping sexuality alive is an art form very few people truly understand. Are you sexually attracted to your partner every day? Sex energy only occurs where there is sexual polarity. Everyone has both masculine and feminine qualities to gift each other. The only time there is a sexual spark is when one person is embodying more of their masculine energy and the other person is embodying more of their feminine energy. Bring more light into your sexuality. A masculine is unchanging witness, presence, direction, decision-making, trying to bring everything into closure and consciousness self. The feminine is change, life force, light, flowing movement, mother nature, emotions. Now this is for you, pile number 2. Do not buy into the myth that sexual attraction eventually dies long-term relationships. Sexual polarity is an art that makes practice. It can be so subtle that lasts of a lifetime if you are consistently reinventing your gifts and using an open heart. And as I read that, the first thing that comes to mind is what I've told a lot of people, that a relationship is a 24/7 job. A marriage is a 24/7 job. A friendship All these things are things that we have to put 100% into in order to get 100% from our partner or from the other person. And with these sexual arts and sexual energies for you, power number 2, this just means that you getting what you want, but don't forget, it takes 2. You got me? Unless you got a toy, then you don't count, because that wasn't for you. But for those of you looking for that sexual energy during this Leo new moon, Leo is a fire sign, very sexual energy, passion. So this new moon could bring you the passion that you desire. For those of you who are having birthdays, this could be birthday sex for some of you. Cheers. Happy birthday, Patty, and happy birthday to JR when you have it. For those Leos that are having birthdays, happy birthday to all of you. So card number 2, remember that in order to have the sexual relationship that you want, you got to keep that sexual desire going all the time. Switch it up. Different things, okay? Different situations. You can do it, okay? For those of you who pick card number 3, power number 3, the new moon in Leo might bring you sadness, trouble, and you could be getting restrained by other people. There's other people around you that might be poking you with that pitchfork that the devil uses to taunt you, to try and put you into a different direction so you lose your faith. Or if you're telling people that you're trying to achieve a goal, don't be telling people. I keep telling everybody, and I'm going to stress this once again for you, power number 3. If you are trying to achieve an ultimate goal, do not, I repeat, do not tell everyone, especially on social media, especially on and to people just to prove that you're doing something they are, or just to get somebody back, or to do something like that. To be honest, we're old enough that we don't need to be using social media to be surprising people, telling people about what we're doing, what goals we have. This new moon is going to bring me everything I want. And you take a selfie of yourself and you're like, yeah, hi, look at me, look at me. But when people look at your damn picture, they're already putting that negative energy on your ass, whether you like it or not, because they don't give a shit about what you want to achieve. You got me? So these people might be making you lose your faith and restraining you and causing you sadness because they don't give a shit about what you want to achieve. So this is going to be conflict of interest. They're going to have difficulty in understanding you, and you're going to have difficulty in understanding them, and it's going to put you in the alone zone. Because you don't want to work with anybody who hates on you. Obviously, there's might be some hostility and conflict, but this is only if you allow it to happen. So my advice to everyone, including pile number 3, is less drama is only going to happen if you are out of sight and out of mind. Okay? This is what I try and tell people every time, is you've got to put yourself in a position where you have to do things by yourself and for yourself. I've had this conversation many times this week about self-love. And power number 3, this Leo new moon for you is getting yourself to a point where you can do it on your own and not have anybody in the background poking you with that pitchfork saying, hey, tell me what you're doing. What are you doing? Why are you not been on social media? Why are you not here? What are you doing today? How's life treating you? Don't say shit. Okay? Let me tell you something. A lot of people in this world depend on social media for their happiness. Now, if you are one of these people who do that, I feel very sorry for you. because this Leo new moon might be showing you no attention, no love, and you'll be feeling alone because you put yourself all over social media and told everybody you're wanting to achieve this. You never put things up. This is just my opinion, by the way. Never put yourself out there and tell too many people about what you're trying to achieve, because these people will try to backstab you, get to you, and make you feel like you have pressure on you now because you've told, or you've put pressure on yourself because you're telling everyone what you want to achieve in your life. Okay? So a word of advice from me, this Leo new moon is getting you poked. Not where you want to be, but getting you poked in your ass, because you have and you will cause yourself sadness and trouble, and that reward that you want might not happen, and you're going to get a surprise because these people are trying to restrain you and get you out of that frame of mind where you can't do it. So card number 3, your outcome card, is victim consciousness. And you see this woman on this card? She's like, look at me. I got that new Victoria's Secrets. And you see the little snaky down below? He's ready to bite. She looks like she's ready for Halloween 2 months early. She's like, look at me. Got that bad luck crow. Looking like a bad luck hoe. And the outcome card for you, part number 3, is victim consciousness. Stop blaming others and take responsibility for what you're creating. It's easy to think that life is unfair and point a finger at others. If you are hearing yourself saying life is unfair, bad things always happen to me, I'm not good enough, nobody cares, why me, I can't do it, I want to do it, then you're losing your power. You are nourishing your victim and aspect and uncertainty. Your place in the victim club. That's a good one. I like that. The victim club. Now, this is not for all of you. This could be vice versa. Like I said, this could also be vice versa, where somebody could be playing the victim to you. Somebody could be coming to you. Guess what, pile number 3? My life sucks. Your life is so much better. And then. You see what I mean? So if this isn't you, then it's somebody coming to you during this Leo new moon to aggravate the shit out of you and tell you about their pathetic lives. Okay? This is what I want you to understand. If this isn't you, it's somebody that could be telling you this or coming to you as a victim. Okay? You need to build your internal confidence, self-worth, and courage. Get out of your comfort zone and work on expanding, growing in all areas of your life. Visualize your inner victim. Ask to be aware when you are acting like a victim. Then your inner victim will show you how to behave and be more empowered in a way that you need to be. Okay? Listen to this. Get out of your comfort zone and work on expanding and growing in all areas of your life. And if that means that you're going to allow somebody to keep playing the victim to you, okay, then that's your problem. That's going to be your situation. That's going to be all on you. You want to look like her? Go right ahead. Okay? The victim club is a club you don't want to be in. And if you have somebody that's in that club that comes to you during this new moon, then you tell them where to go and how to get there, because it ain't happening. Okay? This is the situation that you could be in. If it isn't you, it's somebody going to test your patience. Okay? And get to you in that way. When I hear somebody come to me complaining about their lives, I switch it and reverse psychology on them. And I tell them, well, the first thing I tell them is, what do you have good in your life? And I want them to really think about that. And then I remind them what they have good in their life. And then they'll shut up and leave me alone. That's what usually happens. Okay. Now, I'm going to do a collective with these same cards. Okay. Yeah, exactly. I'll draw a map for them, all right? Right to the bathroom. Tell them, go take your shit there. I don't want to hear it. One thing about me, I ain't listening to that. I ain't got no time to be listening to nobody's Young and the Restless episodes. I stay far away from drama. Okay. This is a collective for everybody who is watching and everybody who rewatches this video or watches it later. Collective is for everyone. So this is a message for everyone. And like I said, I'm using the... Hey, T. Garnett, how you doing? Welcome, everybody. Thanks for coming by. I appreciate it. All right. Collective for the new moon. What is going to happen for the collective during this new moon in Leo? 1. Hey, Vanessa, how are you, sweetheart? Oh, boy. Okay. Okay. Collective. The card that you have is rejection. And what does Marky say? Rejection is protection. So during this Leo new moon, use rejection to grow, expand, and build yourself. Feeling rejection can disconnect you from your heart and your soul and immobilize you. Rather than buying into rejection, focus on how you can grow, learn, and improve from your experiences. If you are a writer and you send your articles or a book to a publisher and they have rejected it, then try to hone your writing skills and then send your work out to several other publishers. Use that rejection as a motivating force to succeed. If the person you have feelings for or felt deep love towards has rejected you, then work on healing your heart and recognizing that there is someone out there who is more suited for you. Many people use rejection as an excuse to close down, become suspicious, guard, and give up. Then they hurt and reject others. They hide behind rejection and never give themselves an opportunity to take a leap of faith to find their life calling and heal. This card is telling you to hold yourself in a higher regard. Keep your heart open and trust that you have learned from your experiences and you will not make the same mistake again. And like I always say, for the past year I've been on here, rejection is protection. Okay? Yep, absolutely, Barb. Rejection is protection. What's going on, Tiff? You said you think you've been ignored? What's going on, sweetie? Did I ignore you? What did you say? Let me see. Yeah, that was number 13. 13, you know. Did I do all the zodiacs yet? What are you talking about, zodiacs? This ain't for the zodiacs. This is pick a card. I haven't done all the zodiacs forever. But this reading actually says air, water, earth, and fire, doesn't it? I mean, air, fire, water, and earth. And I went and did a pick a card, didn't I? That's what you're trying to tell me. I think my thing said air, fire, water, and earth. And I did a pick a card 1, 2, or 3. That's what I did. No, but I think did my poster say that? Did my thing say that? I can't even remember. I don't know. I can't remember what I wrote on there, but I think I did no. It didn't. It doesn't say that. Oh, okay, cool. All right. Okay. Yeah, I know it said Leo Moon, but I was wondering if I had air, fire, water, and earth on there, or was it a pick a card? I can't remember. But anyway, I did a pick a card because I didn't feel like doing that air, fire, and all that stuff. Okay, well that's good. All right, Tiff kind of caught me off track there. Not me, a person of interest I had. Okay, I thought you were asking me, have I done all the zodiac signs yet? But you were asking me about something else. No, I haven't. No, to answer your question. No, it's okay, sweetie. It was all good. I actually thought that I had did that on the actual what you call it. Yeah. Okay, good. Because I think at first I was gonna do air, fire, water, and earth, and then I think I changed it to a pick a card. I can't remember, but that's what I thought Tiff was talking about. Okay, T Garnett. Good to see you. Hope all's good. Don't mind me. I ain't sure. I'm trying to focus on these intense readings that I've been having on here lately. Everything's like been. Yeah, see, it does say air, fire, water, and earth signs. So it says pick a card, but the actual thumbnail says air, fire, water, and earth signs. I know I did. I know I was supposed to do that, but I'll just take the I'll actually take that thumbnail down and change it because I messed up on that. I didn't mean to write that. It was supposed to be a pick a card actually, but the thumbnail says otherwise. Oh, you don't see the thumbnail? Well, that's good. Barb says the B stands for Barb. There you go. As long as you want that to stand for Barb, then hey, that's all that matters, Barb. That's all that matters. You don't see it? I don't know. Maybe it's not come through yet, I guess. I don't know. Well, I have to change it anyway because I don't want nobody to be like, yeah, it's supposed to be air, fire. Somebody will say it. So yeah, let's try not to allow people to get to us. Yeah, that's what I mean. It says it does. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It says, but I wrote next to it, pick a card. So I'm gonna have to change the thumbnail. Tiff, not really. Just good night, Vanessa. Take care, sweetie. Just trying to get some work done. Just same old, Tiff. Nothing new. Just trying to deal with what's going on. Pretty much, I'm the same. I do the same thing pretty much all the time. Work, home, stay out of sight and out of mind. And just do what I gotta do. You know, nothing new really. Just trying to maintain my mentality as positive and just trying to go forward and trying to do what I gotta do. Stay focused. Nothing new though. The only thing new is clothes that I bought, hats that I bought. That's one good thing that's new. New cards. Actually, what new deck did I get? I actually got a few new decks, but I got this. I got this new deck. It's called the Good Tarot. It's actually pretty cool. It's actually got like the tarot. It's really thick and it's huge. Like the cards are like triple this amount. And I'm like, what the hell, man? Yeah, it's actually a really nice looking. It's actually got really good cards in here, but the deck's really thick, and it's got like the tarot in there, plus some other ones, plus some other cards in there. You ordered that one? Yeah, these are cool. I got them not about, I guess, 2 weeks ago. Yeah, I'll show you. I'll show you some of these cards. No, I used my regular tarot for personal readings. For these, I just use them. I can use them for a personal reading. It doesn't matter. Whatever I touch during a personal reading will give the answers anyway. That's how I look at it. But they're pretty cards. This is 9 of air. So this is the 9 of swords. So instead of it being a bad looking card, after all, it's called the Good Tarot. And this is like this is the world card. It's actually got the world on there, the moon and the sun. 3 of water. It's got like the mermaid. It's actually really different, The ace of air. This is ace of swords. So it doesn't really have like the tarot pictures, Yes, I do. See that, Norma? And like they have cards in the deck like this, coal. So this will say that, yeah, you're gonna get a coal, And this is like the ace of pentacles, but the ace of earth. It's all different. Like it's all different cards. Like this is cute. The seahorse, ace of water. It's so cool. Like look at this. This is like the king of swords. Very nice artwork on there. Like this is pretty. No mermaid and a shell and shit like that. It's pretty cool. It's nice. It's a nice deck. I haven't really used it yet, but it's nice. It's, I wouldn't say it's more specific, but it's more colorful. It's it's just more colorful and trying to. It's even it comes with a book as well, like those type of things. So yeah, that's what it looks like. Tiff. See, like this card says Messenger of Earth. And it's got the chick on there, she got her little antlers and shit. It's actually got some cool cards in here. Like look at the Justice card. That's the Justice card. It's nice. It's some good looking cards. It's not bad at all. So this is a really nice deck for those of you who like different tarot types of decks and things like that. Yeah, the Earth suit is nice. Yeah, it is. Okay. I used this deck last night on Instagram. It's called the Pining Rose Love Oracle. And like the cards look like that. Untouchable, new beginnings, soon. I'll go down the list and give everybody a card, all right? Before I go, I'll give everybody a quick message. All right. Patty, being that it was your birthday, I'll give you 3 cards for your birthday message. All right. Patty, you still here? Okay. Vanessa needs D. She don't need a message. Okay, Patty, you're first. Being that it was your birthday. All right. Okay, Patty. Okay, Patty, I got 3 cards here for you. So obviously it was your birthday, so you could have had a little celebration, or you want. These could be things that you want or things you've had, okay, or going to have. All right, so remember that. Celebration, you could have had a celebration for your birthday. I don't know, but if you did, you could have had a good celebration. Or you want to celebrate, you want passion between you and someone. And if you do, the answer is yes. So yes, you want passion and you want celebration. So maybe you're going to have these in the future, or you want these, or you've had these during your birthday time. All right? So keep telling yourself, yes, I want celebration, and yes, I want passion. So these cards are telling you to tell yourself, yes, I do want them. So there you go. Celebration and passion. If that's what you want, then the answer is yes. Keep telling yourself that you deserve it and you want it. And keep telling yourself, yes, I'll get it. There you go. Keep telling yourself, yes, Patty, I will get them. I will have celebration and I will have passion. If that's what you desire, keep telling yourself, yes, I will get there. So there you go, sweetie. That's your happy birthday message. All right. Tiff, you're next. All right, sweetie? That's what I'm talking about, Norm. Okay. Tiff. You're welcome, sweetie. Okay, Tiff. You could be coming upon some accidental love, whatever that means. When I see this card, I kind of laugh, but I don't want to laugh at you. The love that you may be receiving may be accidental, or the love that you had accidentally, it's not over yet. So the accidental love that you had, it's still not over. And you could be receiving some type of letters, text messages, phone calls, some type of communication from an accidental lover, because it's not over. Or you can accidentally get a letter. Anyway, only you would know what this means. You might be getting a letter, a text message, a phone call from somebody, and it's not over. They might be still thinking about you. Yeah, we can be groupies in our own way. Okay, JR. I didn't know if you were still here. All right, JR. Being that your coming birthday is coming up. That, well, it could mean that, JR, but I have no idea. You could have loved somebody by accident. Okay. JR, let's see what we have for you. 3 cards for JR. Ready? 1, 2, and 3 for JR. Okay. JR. JR, you got drowning. This could mean you're drowning in your sorrows, for say. You could be drowning in sadness, worry, fear. All these type of things are going through your mind. Stop drowning. Self-love. This is one of my favorites. JR, you need some more self-love and stop drowning in sorrow and drowning in worrying and waiting. You need some more self-love. Love yourself and lust. You're lusting for that D. You're lusting for you know who. You could be drowning in love, but this you're drowning in lust instead of love. More self-love and you have lust here. You're lusting for your birthday. Stop drowning in fear and drowning in lust. Your birthday, love yourself. You could be lusting on your birthday coming up. All right, Luna. Patty, what can I say? Sometimes I just leave well enough alone. A walking hornball. Yeah, see? Too much lusting. Yeah, there you go, Tiff. Every night differently. That's what I keep telling everybody. Okay, Luna. Yes, you're absolutely right. Norma, I'm lusting for lobster. 2 more weeks. Okay. Luna. Forbidden. You want passion, but you're forbidding yourself. You would like to have some passion, but you're feeling forbidden. And right now, you want to put yourself on a soul level. I love that card, how it's black with the gold. I had this card for somebody last night. So, you may want some passion or you desire passion. It's forbidden. So now you have to put yourself on a soul level. And by putting yourself on that soul level, you'll get to where you need. And that's the level you need to be on. Okay, Norma. Norma, you're next, sweetie. Yeah, that card's pretty. All right, Norma. Yeah, something different tonight. All right. Norma. 1, 2. Okay, Norma. You could be thinking about a karmic partner. Norma, you could be dealing with a karmic partner that caused you sorrow, or you could be thinking about the sorrow that this karmic partner put forth on you. A karmic partner of yours might have gave you some sorrow or put you in a sorrow mode, or this karmic partner that caused you sorrow might want to come back, but you said no. Norma said no sorrow from this karmic partner. The karmic partner that gave you sorrow, you said no. So there you go, Lucky Charm. Yeah, actually it does. Yeah, it's a beautiful card. There's a lot of beautiful cards in this deck. Okay, Elizabeth, you're next. That boy needs to stay out. Hell yeah. Okay. I just try to make a storyline out of the cards. Don't blame me. Yeah, I always do, Tiff. Always. I did last night. It was pretty fun. Okay, Elizabeth. 1, 2. Okay, Elizabeth. You may have some regrets. And those regrets have allowed an awakening. Notice how both of these cards are like a woman, and this woman was looking down. So maybe when you were younger, you had some regrets, or maybe when you, a couple years ago, you had regrets, but now you're older. See the age gap here. So now that you're older, you're awakening. You got your hand on your third eye and you're awakening. And as you do that, you just know that patience, that's all you need is patience. Smell the roses, have some patience. Those regrets and this awakening will happen. Just keep your third eye open and have patience with this awakening, and all will be good. As you get older, you awaken to patience. Okay, Vanessa, you're next. You're welcome, sweetie. Okay, Vanessa. All right, Vanessa. 1, 2, 3. Okay, Vanessa, you might be listening to music, or you need to listen to music. Music will make you happy. You need some music to make you feel better. Music is life. Without music, there is no life. You need some music, because soon you might have commitment. And now she's going to faint and go drink a gallon of water. So music, and soon you might have a commitment. Oh, Jesus, please help me. Okay, has everybody gotten a card? If you want a card and I haven't got to you, please let me know now. If not, I'm going to give myself one and hop off the train. I know. Go drink some water. If there's anybody in here who hasn't not received the message, you want these cards? They are called the Pining Rose Love Oracle, and they're by Calico Moon Oracle. This is what the back of the card looks like. See, they got the name right there and the name right there. Nice cards. Okay, now I'm last. Let's see what mark you got. All right, this is for me. Two. Oh boy. Thinking of you. I'm sorry. Insomnia. She has insomnia. She's thinking of me and she's sorry, but I don't give a shit. I got that card last night. Thinking of you. That's what happens. Not my problem. Okay. That's why I laughed. So yeah, these cards are really nice. I also got these cards too, which are called the Twin Flame deck, Twin Flame Journey Messages. I'll do this some other time. I got like a whole pile of decks here. I should be getting 2 more. Forgiveness is healthy. Yes, I have. You know what, Tiff? I have forgiven. And I also have forgotten. I have forgiven and I have forgotten. And I know that, and I have moved on. Put it that way. You got a new haircut. It's 80s Bon Jovi. Oh, nice, JR. See that? With a chick in the waist. You notice the sign of the cross? I always do that. And I always, a lot of the cards do have that in there. The heck did I just do with those cards? Anyway. You ain't taking that damn picture of my reaction. Stop that. When what? What are you talking about, Patty? You noticed the sign of the cross when I made it just now, or yeah, when I do Vanessa's readings, I make the sign of the cross like that because I know exactly what's coming. I have to ask Jesus to come in on that reading. How many decks do I have now? Let me see. I have like 30 decks now. I've got 30 decks. Yeah. I got 30 decks altogether, which is not that much. A lot of people have a lot more than that. But a lot of these decks were gifts. They were gifts to me. I got a lot of them for my birthday, and I got a lot of them just from people that wanted to give me, decks. You know? I didn't ask for them. I was blessed and given to. So, and I also have my own deck, which I don't know if not too many people know. I don't know if anybody knows about it, but I've made my own deck as well. Marky Mark's tarot deck. And the cards, they look like this on the outside, Marky Mark's tarot deck. And everybody has free will. That's what they look like, and that's what they are. I've actually, I'm going to have this deck available for sale soon. Once this corona bullshit goes away, then things can actually come through the airport faster and things like that. So, which one is my favorite? To be honest, one of my favorite decks is it probably this my favorite is this one. It's called the Fifth Agreement. There's a lot of messages in these cards on both sides, and they always make me feel some type of way, They make me like they always touch me in a different way. Like the messages they have is all about truth and lies, and that's what I live and die by, is the truth, and I hate people who lie. So it's like these cards mean a lot to me. This is my second deck that I've ever bought, was this deck. I've had this deck for over 10 years. And it's probably one of my favorite. It's probably my favorite deck. Yeah. It's still available. You can buy it. It's on Amazon. It's called the Fifth Agreement. And it's a very nice deck. It's got a lot of cool pictures. Like I said, it was the second deck that I ever bought. And one of my favorite cards is this card. The truth has set me free. Lies no longer rule my world. I see the truth and follow the truth by following my own heart. So that's what they look like. And that's what they are. Like, these are good cards to give messages to, but I've used them like so many times. I just used them last week, I think. They're all cool cards. Yeah, sure, sweetheart. Patty, just email me, or, just email me at markymarkstarot@gmail.com, and I'll sort you out. But I use my tarot deck for readings, but I can use whatever you want me to. Okay, JR, enjoy your birthday coming up. Be safe, take care of yourself. Keep lusting and getting high. Life's too short. I use this deck for readings. See how old it is? It's all beat up. These cards are the cards that I use, and they have like words on them, and they're very old. It was like the first deck I ever got, and I still use it to today. It's over 10 years old, and I've taught a tarot class with them. I've encouraged people to buy them because they just resonate for me. That's all. Because like these cards, they have the upright meaning and the reverse meaning as well. So, and I try to use one deck for all the readings that I do. So that way the cards have the energy of reading people. I don't like to use different decks during a reading. I will always use one. And I've always used these cards. Never ever used anything else. And they're the cards that resonate with me, for me, to people, so I keep using them. And I won't throw them away even though they're all beat up. But like, you can look at them like they're severely beat up. I clean them every now and then. But they're it's called the Starter Tarot deck. It's the deck I first bought so I can learn tarot. And it helped me learn the reverse meanings. So now when I pick up a regular tarot deck, I can read them both reverse and upright without reading the meanings, because I don't have to read the meanings anymore. So like a regular tarot deck that I have is this deck is one of my favorites as well. This is one of my favorite tarot decks, is the Wheel of the Year Tarot. And Vanessa calls this a flower titty deck because she has flowers on her titties. And on the back, it's got the Two of Cups, the Wheel of the Year Tarot. This also is a very nice deck. One of my fellow friends and readers recommended this deck to me, and I got it. Yeah, I mean, I do have a backup deck. I used it during the tarot class, Elizabeth. Yeah. So this deck is very colorful, very the actual this is the actual back of them, and this is like this is the Two of Wands. And this deck has a lot of women in it. And I know people are going to say, that's because you got it. No, it's not because I got it. I actually love the pictures on here. They're really cool. Like it's got, this is the Seven of Cups. So I like to, one thing about me as a reader, I've always used hair color to describe somebody. And 9 times out of 10, I'm right. So this deck has a lot of different people in here with a lot of different hair color. So if I'm reading for somebody with these cards, I would look at their hair color and mention their hair color if it comes to me. So it's different, but I love it. I haven't used it in a while. But they are also beat up because I did use them a lot, but I haven't used them in a while. But sometimes Vanessa requests this deck to be used, or Elizabeth, or those things like that. But I this card that's on the actual deck, this is the World card. This is like, a lot of people were telling me that they would put this on themselves as a tattoo. So it's really pretty. That's the World card. Hey, Brenda. Happy birthday. And many more. So yeah, I mean, these are they're nice cards. They have a lot of color on them, a lot of pictures, a lot of detail. A lot of things like that. Okay, Luna, good to see you. Yeah, it's past my bedtime too. I gotta go get my ass to bed because I gotta get up early tomorrow and meet this guy, this contractor, so we can talk about this job. So I gotta get my ass to bed too. I've already been on here for 1 hour and 15 minutes, but I gotta change this this thumbnail to a pick a card. All right. It was good to see you all. Take care of yourselves. Be safe out there. There's a lot of crazy hooligans out there and people. Do what you got to do to survive, to make means, to live your life in a comfortable way. It was good seeing you all. Please be safe. Good night. Take care of yourselves, and I will see you all tomorrow. Hopefully, God willing. Have a great day tomorrow. Enjoy your life. Enjoy yourselves. If you're going to work, have a good day at work. And so forth. Love you all. Please be safe. Mwah. Take care.